Thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to explain how to draw the graph of a quadratic function in polynomial form. Now, the first thing that we need to do is identify where the vertex of this polynomial form is going to be, because that's going to be the center of the parabola. So we'll start by first identifying what the horizontal shift is by using the following formula. Negative b divided by 2 times a, which is negative 1 times the value of b divided by 2 times the value of a. Now the values of a and b come from the quadratic function itself, where this value is a, this value is b, and even though we're not using it, the value of c is the constant. So substituting in negative 8 for b, and substituting negative 4 for a, we can identify what the horizontal shift by simplifying this expression. So the top multiplies to positive 8, to the bottom multiplies to negative 8, and dividing those two numbers is negative 1. So we know that the vertex is going to be shifted 1 unit to the left, so it has an x-coordinate of negative 1. Now to identify what the vertical shift of the vertex is, we're just going to simply substitute in that number into our function. So let me zoom in here so I got some space to write. We're going to write in negative 4, replace the x with negative 1, minus 8 times that x value again, negative 1, and then minus 6. This equals to a total of negative 2, and I just simply plugged it into my calculator to evaluate that a lot quicker. And now I know what the y-coordinate of the vertex is. So this negative 4x squared minus 8x minus 2 is going to shift the parabola to 1 unit to the left and 2 units down. So the center of this parabola is there. And like with any parabola, it's going to be symmetrical through this red line that goes through that center point. So now it's just identifying any other points to draw either the left or right side of this parabola. Now, because this is in polynomial form, the easiest point to identify is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is simply going to be this constant, because again, the y-intercept occurs where x is equal to 0. So if I replace my x value or evaluate, or if I better, let me restate this. If I evaluate my function at 0, I end up with negative 4 times 0 to the second power minus 8 times 0 and then minus 6. So this is 0. This is going to be 0. Bringing down the minus 6, I end up with 0 plus 0 minus 6, which is just going to be negative 6. So I'm crossing the y-axis at negative 6. So this is what the right side of the parabola is going to look like. And because of symmetry, the left side has to look again identical across that red line. So there we have successfully drawn the graph to this quadratic function.